So we just came back from picking up a whole bunch of wood. So what had happened? Not what had happened, we knew it was gonna happen altogether. Is we took down the second level in this building. I don't have the key, I can't even get in right now. We put some cable ties in between the walls to hold the walls up. Big fly on my hand. And the building's still sitting straight, but it needs to have structure. So we grabbed, if you can see here today, we've got all our wood, and we're gonna build truss as we go across. And we're gonna straighten the whole roof line out. We're gonna turn that building into something usable here. We're gonna bring you guys along on the adventure. Let's see if we can do it without the building falling on top of us, okay? So our plan is we got 16-foot 2x6s, 8-foot 2x4s. No power down here, so I gotta run a generator. And the goal is we're going to span 1 foot up on each side of these truss all the way across, and then we're going to put a support up to it. The support up to it, I believe we're gonna cut chunks of plywood, triangles of plywood. There's a spider on me. There's a spider on me. I don't like spiders. Oh. I don't know where he went, but I don't think he's on me. Anyways, there's some weird bugs down here right now. That's the goal. And as we do this, we're gonna pull in each side. We're gonna suck it in across. Right here we have a cable, and I have just tie straps up there as well. We started with tie straps, and then I put the cable in. I just left them both there when we did it. That's holding the walls together now. Over here we have a tie strap coming in and hooking to my peg, which is holding the walls. Let's just shoot outside here for 1 second. As you can see over here, we have this wall held vertical by this strap right now. Now everybody's probably like, hey, that's not safe, man. What's going on? The building had no problem sitting here by itself prior to, and I'll tell you, it did have wall ties on it because of the roof that was in here, but this roof lifted, I bet you 6 inches when I cut the second level out. Like it went, whoop. It was unbelievable. Unbelievable. I pooped my pants a little, just a little bit. We could keep working, we didn't have to go change. But anyways, let's make this building sturdy and keep it around for another 50 years. Okay, so we're down here getting set up. What we've done and what I've done, my boys have been down to help me with a few things, but they're having lunch right now. So I've set up a rope or a chain here on this side to this tree. We're holding this wall straight right now, 90 degrees, level. Can't level the building this way, not yet, but it's level this way. I'm coming. It's lunchtime. So anyways, I've also got a strap here hooked up to the side of this. My dog knows it's food time, so he's whining at me to go. So right now we have those two things over there holding this wall vertical. Square, plumb. On the inside, I have a tie strap there. The tie strap is not doing anything. It was what we did to get our cable in there and get our cable tight. But we got a cable with shackles here that we turn in, which is gonna set this wall. It is not level right now. I just leveled the other wall. That's just been there for safety, making sure the walls don't go until I got all the wood in here to do this. Now, as you can see in the back over there, I do have one of the bottom trusses up. The reason we put one on that side and I put one all the way over on that side over there as well, and they're not completely bolted in yet. We're gonna bolt those in. Now we're gonna nail and screw them. But anyways, run a string line there that runs all the way across so we know where we're going. We have one of those on both sides, going all the way across so we know where we're going there. What we're doing here is we're gonna put this all the way across, and then we're going to run from here up into the bottom of this because that's made to hold a 2x4. So we're gonna go from here up and we're gonna connect this with a triangle piece of plywood. That's the goal. So right now we're holding this wall straight. You see my chains coming through here because this building does not have soffits on it. And we want to have soffits on to keep critters out and stuff like that, so it doesn't matter that I put a hole there anyways. That way we can wrap around this right at a joist so that we're not pulling on anything we shouldn't. And now we're going to run from here over to the other side with another chain, and we're going to pull that wall this way to level that wall out. Once that wall is level, we put a bunch more truss in, and then we move down. That's the goal, at least, and as long as it doesn't fall on us while we're doing it, it should be here another 50 years. So we have our chain in the inside of the building hooked up, and our chain to the outside. Yes, we're doubling up on those. I know a lot of people won't like that. I've done it in the past as well. You just come out of where your loop is and hook up, and you hook two of them up to pull tight. Sometimes you just don't have enough with one, but let's take a look outside. If you look down this building here, you'll be able to see, now I do have the loader sitting there right now. If we see that back wall from the loader back is straight. Okay, now that's only a small section of the wall. You can see it's pulled that roof line section from there to there back up again. What I was doing before, oh yeah. It's definitely pulled up the back section. Like you said, we've only pulled back to where the right side of the loader is right now up, and you can definitely see that back section's been pulled up. When we pull this center section up, it will be extremely noticed, but I think it's time to put truss in the back, and then we move forward with the moving everything into the center.
I'm gonna chains up.
Where's my screw gun in my phone?
Okay, no, definitely.
Hey, is your ladder in the right spot? Maybe you should do that first. What?
Put down where's the wood. Oh, I hate this so much.
Right, first of all, where do you think it's going?
It's too much.
Wow, where's it going? Get up there. roof line's good to where we stopped putting our truss in from yesterday, over there. If you come back here, you're gonna see, well, I'm hard to move my finger in the right direction, or that thing right there. We're now pushing up on the center of the building. We're gonna keep our roof line completely straight all the way across as we finished every truss. And as you can see here, we got the building pulled in, we got a strap, we got chains, we got cables. We don't want it to fall on us. So what we've made here is a T-bar. If you don't add the piece to the back of it, she'll bend on you as you go up. We just have it here at this section. We slide it right through at the top and then right up inside the V, and I have a V on this, so it matches those two roof pieces perfectly and lifts the building right up to the top. So exactly where I want it, and then we put the one truss in, move next. Then one truss in, move next. Now we had to do this because we got our walls sitting straight and level right now. Everything's pulled and straight, and we're where we want to be with our walls, and our roof wasn't where we wanted to be. So the roof was sagged down a little bit, so now we're gonna push it back, and then these trusses that we're putting in here are gonna hold that up. We also do have braces that come from here. Every other one, you'll see every other one matches and lines up with that. We have braces that go from here to here to keep the walls just as sturdy as we can. And when we're all done doing the roof, you can see that wall is crooked like this. We're gonna hook a chain up over here, and we're gonna see if we can pull it. He says it was like that when he built it. If that's the case, it might be better to leave it. I don't know yet. Let's get the roof held up first. And just so everybody can see here, I use 3 of these in unison because you can't really grab a hold of a chain and pull it with your 2 hands together and you look like that guy from Back to the Future, the first one. And you hook up, you can't do it. You can't pull chains tight enough. So I put one of them as tight as I can, obviously, and then I put one in the middle. And then I had to go more, and I pulled this over, which gave me another 4 inches of pull. This is telling you how far the wall was out at this point. And then that one there, we added in, and you can see we still have a little bit left to screw in, but we ended up being level where we were. I had this in here. There's a cable that's sitting with that tie strap thing there, and I was using the tie strap, and then I was adjusting the cable, retightening the clips in the cable, and then turning the turnbuckles and pulling it in. And that was how we, once I noticed the building was really going, we put that in there to hold it so it didn't fall down during the time. And right at the end of that there, that little clasp there is what goes out and is hooked to a tree. So we've unhooked the other side of the building from a tree because this seems to be really sturdy right now. We got level, we got same distance from the top over. In the middle here, it's bowed out at the bottom. I'm gonna have to dig out on the inside of the concrete to push it in. Not worried about that right now. The top of our wall is level on both sides. Now it's time to push this up and keep putting trusses in. so we're up in the rafters here. I wanted to give you guys a once over of what we're doing. You can see back here, these are actually ceiling joists. Okay, ceiling joists. We're not putting a second level up here. We raised the roof for a reason, because we want it for height. Let's go over how we're attaching this for you. Okay, so this goes up first. It's a 16-foot piece, and we cut the angle for the roof on the end. That's it, that's our measurement. 2 screws, 3 nails. The goal here is nails don't shear like screws do, but screws pull everything tight. So I put a couple screws in and I pull everything tight. And then, sorry, I had to come back there a little bit. And then I pull everything tight. And then I put my 3 nails in it. Up here, after we connect that, I come up here, I put this piece here in, and I put 1 screw at the top. We level it this way, making sure that they all go down there and we have a nice straight line going down. 2 screws on this side here, and then I put 4 nails in coming from the other side to hold it. Up here, 4 screws on each side. They're just 1.5 inch screws. Plus, we're also re-screwing the top of the truss up here to the roof, and that's after we lift it. We don't screw before, we screw everything in afterwards. I only have the one side in on this one, so we'll go put this piece in over here. Again, you can see the 4 nails right there in the front that we're putting in those. Screws are pulling everything tight. Our nails are our strength. Other than that, we got a couple more to put in here, and we're moving just along here. We're gonna take that stovepipe and lift it up. Back out behind the barn, when I first moved in, I found one of these pieces. It looks like it's in fantastic condition right now, but that's a plate that holds the bottom of that stovepipe up there. So we'll lift that back up, put it in there, and hey, for now, I got a wood stove sitting in here too. We might as well hook it up for winter time just in case. Well, I want to get away from everybody. Come hang out in the shop. It's my favorite thing to do. Well, guys, it's day 3. Really day 3 and putting them in here, and I've had a lot of running around doing these days too, back and forth to Fredericton. My wife had some stuff at the hospital to get done. But anyways, yeah, trying not to work too hard. Anyways, trusses are up. We got them all in, as you can see here on the sides. I've added in these pieces. Let's take a look at them. So what these are, they're just me being extra precautious. The roof is sturdy. I'm telling you, used to be able to shake this building and like have to run out because you were scared. But these things here that we put in, they just come down. It just sort of cock locks the sides here a little bit more, just to make sure. With everything else in here and the way we got it, all these straps are going to come down on the cable now. I'm very happy. Everything is held nice. Our roof line isn't perfect. Not gonna lie, it's not perfect, but it's not bad at all. It's 100% better, or 99% better than it was. 100% would be perfect, and we're 98%. We're 2% away from perfect, if you ask me. Confident the building ain't falling down. There's a lot of work to still do in here, whether we come down here, because this back of the building's all sunk. About 6 inches. Maybe we're gonna lift it. I don't know. For right now, next step here, and the next time you guys come into this video and we start looking around and talking, we're gonna be putting a roof on it. Okay, let's take a quick gander outside here. That strap over there can come down now. I gotta take it down. My dad's coming here in 2 days, and it's one of the straps he lent me when I moved down here. I'm sure he's taking it back, and I have taken it apart and put another strap on it, so if I don't get it fixed, he's gonna kick my ass. Sorry, Mom, for swearing. But yeah, as you can see, look at that roof line there. Came right in tight, like there's like a little area right there. Anyways, walls are perfect distance. We're good here. We're gonna put that stovepipe back up inside there and set up a wood stove maybe. I don't know. Basically, I have no idea at this point. We're gonna fix the siding on the side of the building. There's a little chunk up the top there missing. We're gonna fix that too. It needs a back on the building, so basically I'm gonna side it, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna spray paint. I'm gonna put a roof on it here. That'll be the next video you see, and I'm gonna put a roof, and I'll spray paint the whole outside of it. Okay, we are gonna put new garage doors in it, and this door on the end is gonna come off, and on the other side of the building, we're gonna put 2 garage doors in, 9x7s. and then we'll talk about what we're gonna do with the building. But right now we're happy. Roof line's in. Building ain't gonna fall down. I'm gonna put a roof on it. I got a place to park equipment throughout the winter around here because winters, well, they get bad. So guys, everybody, thanks for watching. Well, next week, there's always something coming up and there's always something we're gonna do. And well, follow along, help out, send it to your friend. Be like, hey, check this guy out over here. You know, he's not too bad. I don't know, maybe I'm too bad. Maybe this guy's a joke. Check him out over here. Anyways, guys, I appreciate everybody who does watch. I'm glad my family watches. I'm glad I got family in Saskatchewan that watches. Aunt Tracy, thank you. She's always commenting. Cody Young threw a comment out there the other day about me putting some maintenance video on my machine. Yeah, I got all the stuff now. The oil filter, I got everything. Fuel filters, all the stuff. But just haven't had time. I'm going to get to it. We'll get a video out. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe.